Okay, welcome back to our rebuild of the second year of our rebuild of the Minnesota Vikings. So we just finished the draft. We made a few trades. I think it was a fairly successful draft, all things considered, at least better than the one we had the previous year. We got a couple of good quarterbacks. We got a first rounder and a second rounder, I believe, and they're going to be good. So I mean, we got and we made a few trades as well. We picked up Austin Hooper. Made a few draft trades, mainly traded down. And we probably have a few more trades to go yet. Our cap status is pretty good so far, but we only have about, I want to say, the record bar is in the way. Yeah, 46 players. So even if we want to have 53, that's 7 players with 10 million. We're not going to get that. So we're going to have to make some choices. I think let's take a quick look at the contracts page before we move on. I mean, obviously, he's in his last year, and Jefferson. I mean, we got to look for some places to save money here. Maybe I always sort by salary and look for maybe if someone who are overpaying. I mean, they're all like 90 plus. Now maybe Keon White. I don't know. But we were kind of understaffed at defensive line last year. So I don't know. There's no one obvious, but maybe we can make trades where we may have to give up a good player, but we'll get some picks next year in return. But we're not going to do that. Probably not going to do that this video. We're going to focus on the remainder of the free agency period. So we went through and kind of made a list of where we still need to focus. We've got all of our starting positions filled. We don't have a fullback and we don't have a kicker. And I'm a little bit disappointed that the game doesn't save the free agents. A little disappointed that the offers that we were making don't carry over between the first and second free agency period, because I have a feeling there were some, and maybe I could have gone back and looked at the last video we did just prior to the draft. But I'm not going to do that now. It's not really worth it. So going down our list. We need some depth at running back, guard, probably a third wide receiver. We need a fullback. We need a kicker. Yes, we need a kicker. We got to, I know how we feel about kickers, right? But, we need them. And we do need a fullback. Fullbacks are an endangered species in the NFL, and I find even in a lot of sim leagues I play in, they're kind of, they're viewed at a little bit more highly than in the NFL, but still not that much. But, so... Usually, I find I can pick up fullbacks for pretty cheap. I mean, even whether it's a multiplayer league or not. Anyway, so that's it. Yeah, I think free safety we're good, but we only have one. We don't have anyone to back up behind him. So, and center we might look for someone. I mean, I think we're okay where we are, but we may want to. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. We're looking at the free agents, not our roster. Anyway. But that's who we need. Let's go to bid. Oh, we were already in bid free agents. Let's get the fullback and kicker over with first. Let's go with fullback first. Just kind of get those offers in. And let's see here. Fullback. It's a little slow here. Oh, I cleared it. Oh, I checked it and I cleared it. It's weird. Okay, so we have Doug Sears. This guy Rudy Law, I'll tell you. He's only 2 lower in pass blocking, 1 higher in strength, and I'll tell you, he has better speed and better hands. So I think we're going to make an offer to this guy. 500 to 700. Let's go on the high end of that. Or actually, as he's only 21. Let's go 500. Let's go 700,000. And let's try to, let's actually, I'm going to go a little higher because I want to try to sign him for a longer contract. I think it'll be worth it if we don't have to re-sign, because if we have to re-sign him in 3 years, we're not getting him for $750. That's the way I look at it. So sometimes I'll go a little bit above their asking price to try to get them for a longer deal. And yeah, we'll spare the bonus. Spare the bonuses here. All right, kicker. Let's look at kicker here. I'm going to sort by kick accuracy because that's the big thing. Ooh, Graham Gano. 40 years old, but he's good. I mean, what's he asking for? 1.6. I'll tell you, I think he'd be worth that. Some say that's too much for a kicker, but you know what? He is a veteran and he's good. And let's look at his stats actually. But I mean, let's see. He was with Atlanta last year. 93%. Oh, so here you go. All right. 10 out of 12 from 40 plus. Now in the NFL, kickers are making kicks from longer and longer these days. But I find in DDS, it's very rare for a kicker to be consistent outside of 45 yards. Therefore, whenever I find one who could have this type of number outside of 40, he's good. 18 of 21 career outside, from 40 to 40. So outside 40 yards, he's 30 of 40, 75% outside 40 yards. In the NFL, that might be kind of meh, but in DDS, that's pretty good. So I'm waffling a little bit here, yeah, but we're rambling a little bit. We're gonna sign him. 1.6. I'll tell you what. Let's offer him. I wonder if we should offer him a bonus. It's very rare for kickers, but you know what? I have a theory about bonuses. I gotta select it. I know he's 40 years old, but I mean kickers last a long time. If we make it heavily front loaded and we say, I'm not going 3 years. Let's go 2 years. And I'm gonna go 1.75 million. 1.75 million. 2.3 is a lot. But I mean, it's only for the first year, and you need a good kicker in this game. People they like to kind of poo-poo kickers, but I mean, really, what can we do for bonus? Okay, now this is interesting. Game started. Why isn't there a field goal percentage or number of field goals made? Either one. I mean, that must feel like cheating. Like I could go for game started. Like I could go like. You start one game, we'll give you like a 50% bonus. Oh, it won't allow me to do that. Okay. 25? No? 20? Oh, it has to be up to, okay. I'll go 15. I almost feel like this is cheating in a way because he might say, wow, 15% bonus, and all I got to do is start one game. Yeah, but kickers don't start. Hey, it's not my system, folks. I would never do this in a sim league. I think this would be a dirty move. And most sim leagues, many of the sim leagues I'm in, the multiplayer leagues, don't even allow bonuses. And this is probably one of the reasons why, because it can be abused. But you know what? It ain't my rules. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to... may the football gods forgive me. May the free agent gods... May the kicker gods forgive me. Okay, enough with that. Now, where are we going to go next? Let's see. Let's take a look at guard and center together. And let's take a look at what we could. Let's take out kicker first of all. Now, guard. We're only looking for backup. Center. We have a center who's fairly good, but we want to see if we can do a little bit better. To be quite honest, I'm not seeing. I mean, the center we have right now. We have two. Jake Andrews. It doesn't look like we're going to do much better than him. Now we could do better salary wise. That's true. Because I don't think. I gotta get this recording bar out of the way. Okay. For some reason I saw 7 million or something. But okay, it's only 2.8. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, yeah, I don't really think we're gonna do much better, given who I've seen available. So you know what? Let's forget about the center part. I mean, we were kind of looking for like better starter / depth, but we already have that. And we got to be mindful of our cap space here too. So let's we want a backup guard. So we don't want to break the bank here. I'm going to do a maximum. See, what I like to do often, and I don't usually do it this early, but sometimes what I like to do sometimes is look for a player who's young and has good work ethic, even if they don't have quite all the skill set. That might be a little deficient in one thing or another. But they're young and we can work with them. we could build them, and we signed them to a long contract. Even if we have to go a little bit over, look, he's asking for 1 million. We'll give him 1.5. It's easier to do that now because if we sign into a short contract and it becomes good, then we're going to be locked in. Now, it's like in the NFL, he could hold out for. Say, well, I know you signed me for 6 years, but now I'm good, so I want to go from 1 million to 5 million. Doesn't do that. It doesn't work that way here. So you got to little tips and tricks sometimes. But now, first we got to find it. Now it's got these sorted by work ethic. Oh God, overall 50. I don't even want to look at him. Let's at least set a minimum overall of, let's say, 65. That might be a little high. Yeah, 60. I mean, I know overall doesn't really, but we gotta have some standards here. I'm not gonna. If he's 50 overall, chances he doesn't have a lot of skills. Okay, just saying. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Let's see. And we want run blocking probably minimally. Well, we'll sort by run blocking because we're already. Okay, Clarence Williams. He's 69 overall, but the 52 pass blocking is not great. But if that's all it is. He's got 92 work ethic. 80, all right. He's a little undersized. So that's a concern. But, I mean, let's see. I mean, 88 run... I don't know. There's some people who say run blocking doesn't work, offensive line isn't much of a factor in the run game. Maybe that's true. But, as I explained to some people, the person who told me that, look, I know I've said this before, I'm doing things in a much quicker and more cursory manner than I would do in a real sim league for two reasons. Number one, I got to keep my audience interested. You trust me. You don't want to see how the sausage is made. And secondly, reason number two, I don't want to show you how the sausage is made. I mean, I'm hardly an expert. I don't think I have too many strategies worth stealing, but I still don't want to show everything of what I do, what I normally do. So anyway. But you know what? I'm going to pass because the 52 pass block is just way too low. And he's undersized. So, yeah, I don't know. Now, this guy, run blocking is very similar. But he's got a good size. And really, it's just the pass blocking. Strength is good. Run blocking is good. Work ethic's only 60. It's 25. How much does he want? 1.2. Ooh, that's a little much for a prospect, I think. I don't know. We'll put a bookmark. Let's see. This guy 500,000. Oh, jeez. I'm blocking. See, the nice thing about the other guy, Anaya, was that he's only really deficient in one category, and that was the pass blocking. Same here. Massey. He's only 23, but he actually wants more money than the other guy, which is interesting. 73 overall. Lowell Mooney, 96 work ethic, off the field issues. But you know what? As a backup, I think I'm willing to take that chance. I'm not going to. Run blocking is abysmal though. 48. That's not going to develop. I mean, he's got good position skills, but he's still undersized. So you know what? Kyle Hickson. Oh, no. I'll go with Anaya. Because the only thing he's really bad with is the pass blocking, and we can work on that. Remember, this guy's going to be a project. Oh, 1.3 million is not that bad. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's go with him. 25. I'll even go a little higher than that. I'll even go a little higher than this. I'll go 1.5 million. Now not 15. Now I would say backloaded, but the problem with backloaded is, if he doesn't work out and I decide to cut him, it's going to be, it's going to be more expensive to cut him later than it is earlier. So that's why I don't use backloaded a whole lot. So I'm going to stay balanced, but I am going to try to make this. Yeah, my price for giving you more than you're asking for is I want to sign you for 5 years. And you will be a rotational player. That's just how it is. And yeah, there we go. All right, moving right along. So we got guard, center. We're not going to do center. We got guard taken care of. We got fullback, kicker. We want some depth at running back. And if we can get a backup free, say, a third wide receiver. Let's go to wide receiver next. The running back thing, I want to take a look at our roster first before that. I want to see what type of... I want to see where if we have kind of a niche that needs to be filled, we definitely have a starter at running back is taken care of, obviously, but there might be a niche like I want to see if we have a power back and that type of thing. Okay, so we want. I looked at the roster and I think we're pretty well stocked at wide receiver. I mean we still have Justin Jefferson, obviously. And I think we're okay with Pierce, or no, it was Boykin. I think we're okay. We're okay with Boykin. This is probably our number two or number two guy. Yeah, he's good. 81 speed isn't great, but I mean, what about Pierce? He's 91. Okay, maybe it was Pierce I was thinking of. Yeah, I mean he's a number two. Boykin could be the number three, but let's see if we can find some. Let's see if we can find someone a little bit faster. We're not gonna. We only have. Elwood Williams is the only one who's faster than who we already have. Right? Where's Boykin again? Boykin's 81, yeah. So, I mean... Oh, well, okay, wait, no. So we got... It's got to be one of these two. Williams or Hyatt. Actually, let's go... Let's up the age a little bit. I forgot about that. Let's go up to 28. Actually, yeah... Actually, you know what? We can take the limits off. We'll go up to 30. Yeah, that'll give us a little more to work with here. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's say speed of... Let's see... This is going to be a third or slot wide receiver, so speed isn't of the utmost maximum importance here. Let's go 84 minimum. And, that's really already a... Let's bump it down a little bit to 82. I'm going to sort this by intelligence. Because we want someone who runs good routes, So here's this guy, Elwood Williams. Decent work ethic, all right, great speed. Hands are iffy, but you know what? I think 66 hands could work. They're not great. We'll have to train him. But they could work. But $3 million, I don't know. Doesn't look like he's worth $3 million though. I don't know. Mark Haynes. Speed is decent. Hands are decent. Agility 93 is good. Okay, intelligence is good. I think this guy would be a good prospect for a slot corner. Oh, but man, 5.6. I don't know if I want to pay that much though. Doesn't have any traits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Quez Watkins. He's a little older, but might be worth taking a look at. He's a thoughtless professional. He's so thoughtless. Well, speed and hands are good. Yeah, we don't need a starting cost. He's going to be expensive though. Oh, shoot. All right. You know what? We don't. It doesn't need to be a starting quality player. You know what? Let's reset the ratings, except for the speed part. Let's keep that at 82. But everything else we're gonna. Yeah, it's probably pretty much the same list. Taquan Thornton. Suggested minimum 3.7. We could live with that. Yeah. Just eyeballing it here. 6'2" is a little small, but hands are not great. But 76 for a depth player, I think we can live with that. And considering the salary, yeah, let's go. He's 27, wants a 1 year. Suggested 1 year, but it doesn't give an actual preference. Yeah, I'm going to try to go for more than a year. Maybe not too much. Maybe probably 2 years. I think because we're not going to offer him that much. No, not 3.9. I'll tell you. We'll try for $3 million. We're going to undercut this a little bit. We'll try for $3 million, 2 years, and let's do a bonus here for a backup. Let's say 10 catches. 10%. 10 for 10. There we go. That's good. You hear that? That's just paper rustling. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead. I'll give him that bonus. And we'll make it, balanced. For 2 years doesn't really matter. We'll do it balanced. Okay, there we go. It pretty much takes us to the end of this free agency period. But let's look at, I want to look at our running back room real quick. Because, I'll tell you, we're pretty set, although, except maybe for numbers. We might be a little short just in terms of... we only have 2. So, we got Akers. He's a speed back. I wonder if we can actually get a speed back. We don't really have a power back or a speed back. We don't really... Let's look for traits here. McDowell's a return specialist. He's a schemer, but he's gentle about it. Yeah, he'll stab you in the back gently. Very good. Okay, yeah. On second thought, this needs some work. I mean, Akers is certainly a serviceable starter. There's no doubt there. I mean, he's 82 agility, 83 speed. That'll serve. His position skill is 97. So, and I think he did pretty well for us, didn't he? Or did 5.2 average? Yeah. Okay, 942 yards, 4 touchdowns. Yeah, he's good. But I feel like we need something a little bit more in addition. So let's go back, and what I'd like to try to do is either find a speed back, although he's not bad, but it'd be nice if we can find someone over 90. It would be nice. So let's go ahead. What would be really nice, and I don't think we're going to find him, but at least not without paying a crap load of money. But if we could find someone with 90 speed and like 65 strength, let's go for the speed first. Can we find someone with a 90 speed? Well, there's only one guy, Timothy Gardner. Oh, you know what? He's only 800. Huh. Strength is terrible, but let's take a look. We might live with that. 87, okay, 90 speed, 70 agility. We got hands of stone. I'm not worried about his tackling ability, right? So, I mean, yeah. I mean, I certainly wouldn't put him in on the goal line. That's for sure. But you know what? I was thinking speed or power. At 800K, we might get speed and power. I mean, in other words, we can get a power back. All right, so let's go. I'm going to offer this guy. He's young. I'm going to offer him, let's say, 900,000. 3 years. That's good. He's not going to be a starter. I don't want to put get people's hopes up. I really still don't know what this does. Not needed. We don't need you. All right. Maybe I could have done him as backloaded. I don't know. Okay. So now let's look for a power back here. So we're going to clear out. Well, we still want some speed. We still want like probably 75. Okay, but let's see if we can get someone. Let's sort by strength here. I'm not going to filter by because I don't really know. Okay, Najee Harris. He's going to be too expensive for us. So let's look at Zach Charbonnet. I've heard of him. Only 26, 74 strength. Hey, you know what? We could get 2 backs for like $3 million total. Maybe a little more than that, but that's not bad. If we could get him, okay. Yeah. I think I like where this is going. The suggested is $2 million. I think that's fair. I think $2 million's fair. As a matter of fact, well, let's see. He's going to be a rotational player. We want to go more than 2 years, though. I'd like to try to get him for 4. 6 or 7, 29. Let's do 2 million, but we'll do 2 million as backloaded. Oh, sorry, front loaded. I just said I don't really do backloaded. I mean, I think this is fair. Let's even add a bonus. Now he's going to be a backup, so we'll keep it modest here. We'll say 5% for 4 touchdowns. Modest target, modest bonus for a backup. All right. We'll worry about the free safety later. I think we got enough for now. Let's go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and advance. Okay, had to fix the minor volume. My apology. The volume meter really isn't too high on my microphone here. I hope this is coming through okay. I have to turn up the gain on when I edit it. Well, it could be better than the first time I filmed this when the volume was off. I was only recording system sounds. Well, I mean, so you don't have to watch me go through the roster to figure out what positions we need. I had it already, see? And by the way, I signed Graham Gano the first time. Was it Graham Gano? I signed him the first time around. Did I sign him the second time around? We lost someone. I'll bet it's the fullback. That happened last time. I said last time because this is a refilm. Yeah, dang it. Okay, it wasn't the same team. It wasn't the Seahawks last time. See, last time, okay, the winning bid was like 700, so I made it like 700 and they got it for 8. Okay. Seahawks, I like you in real life, but you are really pissing me off. Okay, never mind. That's, if that's the only loss we had, I guess it's not too bad. We're going to have to replace him. I wonder if we end up with Doug Sears again. That's the way it happened the first time around. We did re-sign him. I think we signed everyone else. Oh, wait a minute. Did we sign everyone else? Now, that did not happen the first time. We came in, we lost one, and we're... Oh, interesting. Transactions. All teams. We actually signed everyone. Or not everyone, but we didn't get Charbonnet yet, but that's not bad. This is not a bad haul, is it? Victor Grant? No, wait, that's old. We got Anaya, Thornton, we got Gardner, and we got Gano. I still don't think we overpaid. I mean, you know, 1 point, it's a lot for a kicker, but I'll tell you. I mean, he's worth it. He's got good stats, and kickers don't really degrade that much. You know, I mean, 95 accuracy. I mean, in 2 years he might go down to 90. It's still pretty damn good, and we're paying him like a lot less. So, yeah, I'm happy. I don't regret that. Okay, terrific. So we actually made a lot of progress. We need to find a new fullback, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to add anyone. I think where are we with Charbonnet? We're the leading offer, so that's good. So I think we'll just stay where we are on him. Maybe I'll go up a little bit because I don't want anyone else swooping in. I'll go up slightly. Did we offer him a bonus? I think we did. Yeah. I mean, I could up that a little bit, but let's go 2.2. That's about as, yeah. I mean, I probably don't even have to do that, but I will because I'm a nice guy. Actually, I'm not. I'm a very greedy, cutthroat owner. But enough of that. All right, we're going to try to re-sign Doug Sears. He's the guy who we had his last. I just don't see anyone else. Maybe this guy Herbert Jennings, but I mean he's not that much. He's not going to make that much less. And let me just take a look. He's younger, but I mean his strength is a little bit less. I think speed is terrible. I mean speed isn't the most important thing for a fullback for me, but I mean you got to be higher than 57. I would still like at least like mid 60s. And Sears is 64. Yeah, that'll be good enough. He did well for us last year, and he'll do well for us again. I was hoping to save a little bit of scratch here, but I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna take a chance. He has the power runner trait, right? I'm gonna go a little bit lower. And no, I don't remember what we signed him for last time. I'm not gonna cheat by going back and looking. It was my fault. I didn't set the volume correctly, but I mean, you know. That happens. Okay, 3 years. Let's try. You know what? I'll go a little bit higher. I'll give you 3.75. See, my strategy here. I'll go a little bit higher to get a longer contract because if I have a feeling, if we give him after 3 years, he's going to start asking for like friggin' $5 million. We won't be able to afford it. This is probably too much. Let's go 365. I thought we were about to crash there for a moment. I better save this. Okay. What bonuses? See, we can give him a pancakes bonus. No, I don't. Yeah, I made the pancakes joke before. I won't do it again. But seriously, what's good pancakes for a fullback? I don't really know, honestly, and I'm not going to look anything up now. 10 pancakes. I'm not going to go above 5%. I think I want like a modest bonus here. Maybe 8. I don't know. I don't really want to go over 5% on anything here. That'll be good enough. Okay. Let's just run another day. I will leave it at that and run it another day. See where we are. We did not get anyone this time around. Or did we? No, we didn't. No rejections either. All right. I have a feeling we're not really going to have a whole lot of competition here. I just, leading offer, leading offer. We're not going any higher on Charbonnet. We're not going any higher on Sears, certainly. In fact, I wonder if we could even go down a little bit on Sears. Friggin'. It's taking a little bit of a chance, but I'm going to reduce a little bit here. I'm going to go down to 3.5. You had your chance, Doug. I don't know what you want me to tell. I want to tell you, man. You could have gotten yourself 165,000 extra per year if you had just signed with us. I'm taking a chance there'll be others available. I mean, we could go with Jennings if we need. We have other options should he decline. So, all right. Should we look at the free safety thing here again? Free safety. This is going to be a project. Whoever we're looking at here is going to be a backup. This is a project situation. All right. Let's do the project settings again. 25. I can't filter personality things here. Let's take a look at some of these guys. Patrick Felton. Look. No. Gomez. Why am I getting kickers in here? Michael Smith. Tackling, speed, good work ethic, not very good position skill. But you know what? We could sign him and we could switch him to strong safety. Now, why do I say that? Why would we sign him and switch him to strong safety when we need free safeties? The deal of it is this, and I've been told this by someone who knows the game pretty well. I don't know if it's true. I've never tested it. I'm not sure if he's tested it. But it basically goes like this. It's very counterintuitive, but a lot of things in this game are counterintuitive. So it basically says that you can train a position skill in training camp up to, I think the magic number was 30. Is it 30 or 40? Or 29, 39, whatever. But anyway, and if he comes in below 29 or below, you can train him up pretty good. After that, I mean, like you could probably get 30 in one chunk in one training camp. But after that, not so much. 34 is just a little bit over that, but it's 17. Now, of course, the problem is, if we really want him at free safety, this isn't really going to help us. But maybe there's someone else I can switch over to free safety. Maybe there's a corner I can switch over. So I think it's worth taking a chance. But let's look at his other tackling. Oh, you know what? This may be 65 speed, 51. You know what? Never mind. He doesn't have to have the best speed or intelligence, but he has to have one of the two. I just wasted all sorts of time. You know what? Let's look at this guy, Helms. All right, you know what? We need to put in some parameters here. We need to put overall 60 and speed. Well, oh, we got to sort by this guy. Oh, we're not going to get. All right, you know what? Forget about the project settings. Let's just go all the way up. I thought that would be just like, but nah. All right. But I still want to find someone who we can work with. Work ethic. We're not gonna do very highly in that regard. It looks like. So really, what we're looking at, I'll tell you what. Let's do it this way. Let's just set, because we have to watch our budget here. I'll set a maximum overall of 75. I don't normally filter by this, but we don't want to break the bank either. I'm not really going to care so much about age. I would take like, a veteran backup for a low salary. Like this guy, John Johnson III. I guess if your name is John Johnson, you kind of need the third part, don't you? Good intelligence. Passable speed. 2 million. Rotational player. I mean, we might do a little bit better price-wise because, I mean, look, this is a backup position. We've got to keep that in mind. Let's see. Sam Franklin Jr. Same age. Good speed. Intelligence is terrible, but, for a backup? Or what about this guy? PJ Luck. 3.8. See, 3.8. Oh, did I say this guy wouldn't be good? Because 1.9. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why I wasn't. Yeah, let's do him. I don't know why I was saying. Maybe I was saying he would be too expensive, but no, maybe not. We already got us. Yeah, all right. But I'm not gonna break the bank here. I'm gonna go. Said suggested asking 1.9. What does it say for suggested? 1.93. I'll go a little bit lower than that because honestly, this is not he's not an absolute must sign. I'll go 1.8. We're gonna go. I don't normally do this for 31-year-old players, but I will go balanced. 2 years. I've had to actually go a little bit. Let's go 1.75. Yeah, rotational. Actually, backup. Again, it's not like we absolutely have to sign. If we don't get him, then we don't get him. That's the way I'm looking at this. Okay. Run current day. See what happens. No one. They're all going to sign at the very end. If I keep adding players here. I don't think there's anyone else we really need. Let's look at our roster totals. We got 3 offers out here. How many total players do we have? I just want to make sure like we're stocked at every position. I mean, it's really backups at this point. We've got 50 already. And so these 3 would give us 53. But of course, those 3 are going to take us over the salary cap. Although I'm sure there are trades we can make somewhere in here, and we will look at those in a later in a later video. But okay, yeah, I think let's go back to where we were, and we'll advance at least one more day. Well, we're already at 9. You know, they're all going to come in at the very end. That's what they're going to do. Oh, there are a couple of round 8s here. None for us, it doesn't look like. Nope, they're going to hang on till the very, very end. And I think they're just looking to see if they get anything better. And I don't think they're going to get anything better. All the people who have RSR, wow, look at this guy. We got a 59 overall punter. How many? I'm not even going to count. Oh my word! That's a lot of competition for a 59 overall punter. See, the CPU does not make good decisions in this regard, and you know, we can use that to our advantage. I think. Had to turn the fan on, but I'm testing out a new microphone, so hopefully it's not too much for help. Yeah, when I don't speak, I don't see anything registering on the volume. So this is good. This is good. I hope this comes out loud enough. Oh, well, the last one came out with no volume, so this one will be an improvement no matter what. All right, anyway, what do we say? So we got no competition here. I wonder if we can even, dare I, lower the offers a bit. Because, I mean, at this stage, they're either going to sign or not. If they don't sign, then we'll pick them up as undrafted free agents, and we may be paying something close to this anyway. You know, he's not going to demand $4 million as an undrafted free agent. He just isn't. So I think at this point, since we're already in free agency 10, there's very little risk in lowering these offers. So I'm going to take Zach. I'm going to bring him back to the original $2 million. It's front loaded anyway, so you know it'll be good. Okay, and we've got a bonus for him. Sears. Johnson, I'll go a little bit lower too. I'll go 1.6. Because I just have a feeling that they're just waiting to see if they get better offers. Either that, or this is just too low. What we had was too low, and they're just not going to sign. So, I mean, it's not much of a risk here. Sears will leave alone. All right. Let's run our last day here. Drum roll, please. And none of them signed. I can't believe that. We didn't get any of them? They would rather just stay free agents? Well, I guess they figure they can get more as an undrafted free agent, but that is... Well, I still believe it was a low risk. Let's take a look. If we were to sign them now, let's start with Sears. See, 3.2. I can get him for 3.2 now. All right, so now he's going to sign it. He wouldn't take 3.5 before, but now it's no. I'm not going to take your offer, multi-year offer of 3.5. But I'll sign for 3.2 now. Well, of course, it would only be 1 year, so I mean, he's got that going for him. But still, I don't understand that decision. And it was not a front-loaded offer, I don't think. I'm gonna sign him. I almost forgot who the other was. Charbonnet one of them too. Charbonnet. He was like 2 million. We're like 2.2. We lowered it to 2. Okay, now see this is what he was looking for. Sorry, Zach. I'm not. You're not doing that. Let's see if we can. Najee Harris. Oh, but he's even more. I have a feeling we're going to end up. Let's see. Bernard Fairley. Let's go with. Let's filter strength above. Strength of, let's say, 68 or higher, or maybe let's bring it down to 65. But we could look for personalities. Can't show personalities here, which is weird. I don't see any place to show them. Can we find someone who's a blocking back? Committee benefactor. Oh, we really have to go through these one by one. This is going to be exhausting. Well, you know what? Oh wait, no, this is running back. We want to look for. Can we find someone with a power back? Is Charbonnet a power back? He's not. He's not even a power back. Fairley was the other guy. Oh, Fairley doesn't. Zamir White. I'm not going to take forever to do this. I can't believe there's no way to filter by personality trait here. And I have a feeling very few, if any, are even going to... Alright. So I'll tell you what. Najee Harris could be too. Bernard Fairley. Let's take a look at him. What is it? He's a depressed altruist. No, he gives of himself to cheer himself up. Okay, strength 70, speed. You know what? This isn't the biggest deal in the world, really. Let's go strength 68 and speed. Strength 65 and speed of 70, and see who, and just get the lowest guy we can get with those traits. All right. Samji Perrine. Return specialist. Gus Edwards, Kerry Ross, Kendry Miller. Kerry Ross, good work ethic, fairly young, good speed, 69 strength. He would serve. Now I gotta keep reminding myself, we're not looking for fullbacks here. We're not looking for run blocking. I'm looking for power backs. So you know what? We should look for size, actually. And yet there's no place I can look for that, is there? Oh, good. All right. 236 is pretty good. I think maybe we might target in the 230s. Gus Edwards, 238. Running back, 88. You know what? Let's see if we can go. Tyler Allegier? Allegier? Now, this is good. Good combination of speed and strength. He's probably going to be too expensive, though. Overall 77? 5.4 million? I don't think so. I don't want to. We're just going to end up with Zach Charbonnet, aren't we? I mean, we have 2 running backs already, though. I don't know if this is really that important. We got our speed back. We really just... Yeah, we're not going to go really expensive here. Samji Perrine may be the... 205. What was Charbonnet's size? He was only 220. Charbonnet, Zach, I'd like to sign you, but I'm sorry. That 3... No. You were asking for 2 to 4... No, we're not doing that. Harry Ross, 210. You know what? Let's save some money here. Because we really don't... We have running backs already. We're just looking for kind of a... We're kind of looking to just kind of round out the team here, round out the running back room. Because we only had 2. Well, we had 2. We signed 1 more. So we're basically looking for a number 4 back at this point. It's 3/4 at this point. So we really don't want to spend a lot. Yeah. Perrine it is. 970. Yeah. Done. All right. That's enough for that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to stop. We're almost at an hour, and what we'll do next time is we'll start with the free agent. Not the free. Sorry, we'll do training camp next time, and we'll probably also get into the depth chart. We have to set depth charts and things like that as well. We are 3.6 million over the cap, and we probably have right around 53 players. Pretty close. We have exactly 53. We're going to have to make some trades, so we'll probably do that. We want to do that before training camp, because the new players we pick up should be trained. Assuming we're picking up, we may just be picking up draft picks. Honestly, I don't know that we're really looking for players at this point. I think I'm going to keep this simple and just look for draft picks. And trading is its own headache in this game, but we'll do it. All right, so that's it for now. And like I said, next time we'll try to get under the cap here by making some trades, and we'll go through training camp. All right, we'll see you next time. Until then, Skol Vikings.